Hey guys, happy Monday. It's time for Mondays with Mel. It is late again. I did not do very well on posting early this morning, so my apologies for that. I will try and do better next week. But I just wanted to hop on here really quickly to get you guys started off with some encouragement for this week. And I want to talk very quickly on emotions, feelings. I myself have been going through kind of a roller coaster of emotions on a variety of things. I've got some friends in my life that are going through some significant transitions, and so they're also feeling, their waves of emotion. And it's just making me think about what emotions really actually are and the role that they play in our lives. So, for me, when I think about our emotions, especially the ones around fear, anxiety, worry, the feelings of the feelings that come with being stressed. Stress is a state or a condition that our bodies are in, that our minds are in. But from that state, we tend to feel things, that can negatively impact us, our day, our moods, our perspectives, and things like that. And so, what I have had to learn over the years is that our emotions are really just alerts. They are signals to us that we need to address something in our body. And so, I think where people get tripped up is that they give too much power to their emotions. And instead of emotions being just alerts, they end up becoming actions or the basis of our actions. And so that is when we have, things happening like if we're feeling stressed or if we're feeling angry or if we're feeling, worried about something, we might, treat somebody, that was not kind in that moment because of how we were feeling. If we are, just overwhelmed with everything that's going on, we might tend to take things out on our loved ones. I, have two kids at home and we've just started school and we're trying to figure out this new thing and this new routine of how to get school up and running during the day and how I'm supposed to get work done during the day and things like that. And so I've not had, my best mothering moments this past week and a half, I'll be honest. And so it's just helping me to, when I reflect back on that moment and say, gosh, I probably shouldn't have spoken that sharply to my children, or I should have maybe been a little bit more understanding because they, were thoroughly confused about something. And I'm sure that my reaction or response to them didn't make them feel any better. And so it's just helping me to remind myself that our emotions are just alerts. And instead of allowing them to become actions, we need to pause and just stop and address what the alert is about. So, the other thing that I think is important to remember is that stress actually builds up over time. And whatever it was that might trigger you to lash out or be unlike yourself or, act or behave in a way that you probably would feel bad about later. Instead of getting it to that point, really pause to just think about what it is that has been building up inside of me. Was there something that started maybe even 3 days ago, that has been causing me to worry about something or just have me in a constant state of low lying stress and then something happened and it just, tips you off? We have to think about where you know, where the cause is coming from. So the trigger isn't actually the cause of your stress. It's actually the it's just what triggered it. The root of your stress could have happened days ago, weeks ago, months ago, and you've just been dealing or living under that stress or pressure for a long time, and then something small may have just set you off completely. So I want to encourage you this week to do a little bit of self-reflection. I'm certainly going to be doing this because I do want to become better at mastering my emotions, particularly in the moment, and not I don't want to become too you know crass in my behavior, but I also don't want to become too cold where I become a robot as well. So I just want to encourage everyone to just take some time this week to really become aware in the moment of, when you're feeling a negative sort of way, when you're anxious, when you're scared, when you're really nervous about something, when you're angry, when you're irritated, when you're frustrated. Really put a label on your emotions and get super specific, and then once you have identified the category of, your emotions, try and find the root cause. So, what is it that actually is causing you to feel this way? And you need to have some sort of strategy in place to kind of take you down that mountain. And for me, I've had to really think about what it is that I can do for myself to really calm myself down, to get myself back to a place of neutrality and calmness, and to do it quickly so that, I don't walk around the rest of my day feeling some kind of way. And then I also don't end up mistreating like my kids or whoever is around me um, in a way that, just isn't fair. So that's my encouragement for the week. I know it's probably not more encouragement, probably it's more of self reflection and just figuring out, while we're in this time of, you know, crazy COVID, there's nothing better than just figuring out, who you really are, what your current state is in, what this pandemic has done to you emotionally, mentally, not just socially and physically, but also all of the stuff that needs that happens on the inside, and what can you do so that we can get to the other side of all of this craziness, as healthy as possible, and also get our family to the other side of this craziness as healthy as possible. So that's my encouragement slash tip for the week. Let me know if you have a specific strategy to manage your stress. I know parts of it probably would involve some level of self care, but what about those things that you do in the moment that you are feeling stress or some sort of negative emotion? Again, emotions are simply alerts to our body. They should not become the basis for our actions. Okay, guys, have a great week. I look forward to hearing from you. Hi to all of my East Coasters. I know it's super late for you, but it's still Monday, and just wanted to give you something to think about for the rest of this week. Okay, guys, I'll talk to you soon. Have a great week. Bye.